Hi there everybody. Well, just starting up here on Streamlabs, so we'll just see who does come on here, and it'll be lovely just to see who we get and seeing if we can get this thing started and the tablet started, and it'll be most interesting to see who we get coming by here. So copy is done, so I'll switch that off and pour myself a coffee and just let that stop bubbling a little bit, and then I'll pour myself a coffee. So definitely needing this coffee at this time of day, and I'll get this tablet started while this thing also stops bubbling away. And hopefully this thing's not going to give me too much trouble. But you know, you don't know with this tablet. It's really quite a temperamental machine. So just waiting on that thing to start up and to load its tabs and whatever. And I'll just see who's coming on here, and hopefully we get some people here viewing. And don't know if we've got anybody here just yet, so waiting. And seeing that this tablet started up here and it's still taking its time, so well, we know that's how it rolls. So just getting everything loaded up here, and hopefully we get you all coming on and saying hello, and we'll do a few shout outs, of course, and share out a few channels. So hopefully we get a lot of people coming by here today, and it'd be lovely just to see you all. So, well, this coffee stopped bubbling now, so I can pour some out. But definitely wanting a cup of coffee, so I got some milk here ready to go, and just so I don't crack this glass. And that definitely looks and smells good. And especially this time of morning, I'm definitely wanting my coffee. So fake sugar again. I just got to use that stuff. I don't much like it, but never mind. It is what it is. So we just got to bear with that. And this brand's a little bit better than some of the other brands, and I got some mini sweetener tablets of this brand, and those were absolutely foul. Quite a taste of saccharin inside those, so I won't be buying those ones again. So just going to put a little bit of evaporated milk in this. I really do like condensed milk, but condensed milk being full of sugar, I probably shouldn't really have it, so I don't sort of buy it that often just for that reason. Oh yowza, that coffee's hot. And yeah, another reason for sitting inside here is usually my coffee does stay hot a little bit longer out here, so I thought, well, I'll sit in here. Oh, hi there, Dustin. Great to see you. Yeah, I understand. That does happen. And yes, I hear you've got a big Bushcraft Festival coming up. Is it about like the 3rd or 2nd of August or something like that? I have seen it advertised on a few bushcraft groups on Facebook, and a few announcements on Insta, so I could just imagine that you're all super busy with that. And it's a little bit cool out there and a little bit windy, so I've moved inside for today's live stream. So here I am. And for those who are new here, I do have some merchandise on my channel, and there's also a donation link, and just check down below in the description if you're interested in either. And I've just got my coffee here just on, and just still waking up, and I'll send a message to Jocelyn just to say you're here, otherwise she knows that you've been on and she misses that you've been on. She sometimes gets a bit says, oh blast, I missed it, I wanted to see what Dustin was up to, and she was asking what Dustin's been up to. So we'll just send her a message on the messenger, and maybe she'll drop by, maybe not. We'll just see if she's got time with all these courses she's been doing. And I did have a cook up down by the creek the other day. I ran that live, which was quite different, cooking up a steak by the creek. So yeah, that was super interesting and different, and it ended up being a bit of a mukbang, actually, eating my steak. I cooked this big thick piece of steak, and I think it took like about 30 minutes to eat it. And I'd never sort of run such a thing before. Oh yeah, I might as well maybe we'll get somebody just to want to watch that for something different. So we're going to do a few shout outs today, of course, and number one shout out, if I can get this tablet up and running, it's always slow. We'll do a big shout out first up to Dustin of Bushcraft Tools, and I've been watching your cabin build with interest, and that's been really great to watch. So first up, we're going to give Dustin of Bushcraft Tools a big shout out. And yeah, you're slowly getting up to that 100k, and I hope you can smash that soon. And those of my watchers who don't know Dustin's channel, please do check out his channel and follow him and show his channel some love by subscribing to him, smashing that little bell and ticking all alerts, sharing his videos and channel out with all your friends and family. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you. So I'll just run Dustin's link and give him a big shout out. And oh, I don't even know if I've got this thing open here on the chat, so we may be a little while getting that thing open and running your link, Dustin, but we will get it. So just waiting on this thing. Oh, this coffee is definitely hot. Anyways, all good there, and this window's starting to open, so we'll get you shouted out here, Dustin. and give you a big shout out. And just waiting on this thing to load, and I'll have a look on my little phone and just see what I've missed here. Oh, O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. Hi there, Mike. Great to see you. And Todd, great to see you again. And really, really, really lovely to see you. And I'll just run Dustin's channel link, and then we'll get on to a few more shout outs. And hopefully this thing's going to cooperate with me. And I do badly need a new tablet, but that's not going to happen for a while, I'm afraid. And for those who don't know, I do have a membership option open on my channel now, as I thought, oh, I might as well have membership. I don't know if I'll put too much behind a paywall on that or not, and it's quite funny to see. It's a really cool little tab for members on your you know, YouTube homepage, so that's interesting. Oh, hi there, Jocelyn. Great to see you. So, how are you today? Hope for life. And of course, we'll move on to a few more shout outs, of course, and we're also going to give Michael O'Donnell a big shout out, and we'll give Todd Autry a big shout out as well. So I'll just start getting you guys up and shouting you out, and hopefully we can get your channels out there as well and give your channel some love. So first up, we're going to give a shout out to Michael O'Donnell, O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. So just waiting on your channel banner to load up, and we'll share out your channel link. So we have O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead, Michael O'Donnell, and he's in the Central Coast area of New South Wales. I believe that's north of Sydney. So just showing you Michael's channel banner, and if you're not subscribed to Michael, please do subscribe to him. Smash his little bell and tick all alerts, and watch his videos in full. Give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you, and I'll just run his channel link and give him a big shout out. And hopefully I've spelled everything right here. And Ariella Blur at this time of morning, and Ariella, she's not got her glasses, of course, so there could be a few misspellings, but running Michael's link and giving him a big shout out. And I'll just see who else is here, because it's much easier to see the messages on my phone here. So we'll see who else we've got here. Oh yes, hot, getting ready for finals again next week. Hope for life. Yes, that cabin build really does look amazing. That's true. Hope for life that Dustin's been doing. Yes, Michael sure is north of Sydney. Beautiful, I had that right then. Ariella Blur. And just having a look at these messages. Oh, just peachy. Oh, wow, Jocelyn. that sounds quite good. And just reading the messages here. Oh yes, that'd be great. Yes, thank you, Dustin. Everybody do remember to smash that thumbs up and help out my algorithms or whatever you call it. And yeah, it would be great if we got Jim coming in. If we can get Desert Fun for All, that's Jim, and he was on my live stream a few days ago. He just got back from vacation not that long ago, so he'd been gone for a week or so when he was visiting some family, and he's got a new grandson that he was visiting, so first time seeing him. And I know he's had a lot of very hot weather where he is, so hopefully if you're still here with us, Jim, or if you're in here with us today, Jim, you're not melting again in Arizona. Definitely needing this coffee at this time of day. So speaking of channel memberships, I've set up 3 levels with that, so if anybody's interested in becoming a member of my channel, I will have a few perks that I've got to get up and running. And the first tier I think is fan. I think I've called that fan or fans, and that's $4.99 per month. Middle tier, I think that's super fan. That's $9.99 per month. And the top tier, legendary fan, I think that's $24.99 a month or something crazy like that. But on the top tier, if anybody does sort of go with that one, I am going to set up a coupon for 10% off on my merchandise with that one. And you know, I may even extend that 10% out to the other member levels as well, probably. It's just a matter of doing it. And I was on Teespring the other day, well, yesterday actually, and just designed a few more items, and now I do have like some phone covers as well in there. One for iPhone, a tough phone cover it's called it, and one for iPhone and one for Samsung. That was the only two brands offered on that one, so that's all I could go with there. But anyway, that doesn't matter, I guess. I know a lot of my viewers do use iPhone, and if you're not using iPhone, you're probably more likely to be using Samsung. So hopefully that catches a lot of you who would be interested in a phone cover. But anyways, moving on to more shout outs, we're going to give a big shout out to Todd Autry. And Todd has a lot of very interesting videos about the different snakes and lizards, and his last video was rescuing some snapping turtles off the road, and that was really fascinating. And he did do a live stream earlier about whether to relocate those animals or not relocate, and a lot of very interesting information there, Todd. And I certainly had a bit of a laugh and a giggle. I didn't get to put that in the comment, but when you were speaking about Peter, and you know, if you're a Peter supporter, you know, get off my live stream, get off my channel. I have heard a funny joke about Peter. There's a lot of funny memes about those people, and you know, one of the memes, Peter stands for people eating tasty animals, so you know, we've got to have a bit of a giggle at that. And I had a bit of a giggle when you said, oh, those PETA people should go and eat their eggs and bacon. So a bit of a giggle at that. And I'll show you Todd's channel banner, and we'll give Todd a big shout out. And if you're not following Todd, please do subscribe to his channel and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full. Give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. And tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So I'll just get Todd's link up here and running and give him a big shout out, and then I'll get onto the messages and just see what everybody's been up to. As the way this thing runs, I'll show you how this thing runs, how I can't actually read the messages on here if I want to post links. Maybe I should change the resolution to the other way, but then when I change it to the other way, whatever I do, it just, if I move the tablet around, it just keeps flipping around, so it sort of gets quite annoying. So I'll just see what I've missed here and who we've got coming in. Top tier just means top level or most expensive, Jocelyn. So just see what I've missed here. Oh yes, that'd be awesome, Dustin, if you went live from the festival. And especially for those of us who have got no hope of getting to a bushcraft festival, that would be really awesome. Top tier OnlyFans, that sounds good, Dustin. Oh yes, you don't like snakes, Hope, but like, even though you don't like snakes, Todd's videos are very fascinating, and you know, he shows all the different species of snakes. So if you had a species of snake in your garden, you could actually identify, you know, what the snake is if it's something that Todd has showed in his videos. And you know, that could be a lifesaver in some cases, like if somebody got bitten by, let's say, I'm thinking of one of your snakes, a cottonmouth instead of a rattler. If you knew that it was the cottonmouth that bit you, you know, to tell the ambulance people or the first aid people, well, of course, they could have the proper treatment on hand for that particular species of snake, for example. So, you know, so many different uses just for that, even if you don't like snakes. Oh yes, I think we'll find something a bit more positive to talk about, Jocelyn, as you know, a lot of us are sort of really quite over that thing, and it's actually a thing that's not really seen as being, I guess you could say, advertiser friendly or viewer friendly on here. So we're not going to, you know, speak of that too much here. Oh, that's my big dream, Dustin, and I've actually set up a GoFundMe, you know, the way the economics are here. Otherwise, I'm not going to get to the US in a hurry unless I was lucky enough to have a video go absolutely viral. I guess, you know, you'd be one that knows that it's probably got to go not just viral but double viral. As we all know that you know, you don't really get that much per ad, I guess. I shouldn't really say that on here, but we all know what the levels are with that. So I guess something's really got to go double viral instead of just viral. You know, we're talking about millions of views. No hope. I've got to contact them again and get them to send me another pin. I think with all the restrictions, you know, it's just gone, you know, that mail is gone astray. And, you know, I've filled out all the other requirements for that. You know, a US tax form, my bank account details, etc, etc, etc. But they just, you know, they just want that PIN number. Oh, Granny Marino, hello. Great to see you, Granny. And your words of wisdom in your short videos really do keep a lot of us going. And, you know, so many great thoughts and reflections there just to think about. So I really appreciate your videos, Granny. And we're going to give Granny Marino a shout out now, and hopefully we can get her follower numbers up. So I'll just get your link up here, Granny, and we're going to give you a big shout out. So please bear with me as this loads up. This tablet's slow, and you know, the internet here can be a bit hit and miss at times because I run mobile internet. I don't have a cable internet here, and I've actually got like a Wi-Fi hotspot that's set up elsewhere in the house where it sort of connects with the tower a bit better. But of course it makes the hotspot a bit slow just here. And I have an unlimited data on that, and but I do have, it's a limit of high-speed data of 500 gigabytes per month, and high speed we're talking at about I think that's about 250 megabits per second down and about 50 up. And of course, you know, once I've used up my high speed, it does choke the data speed down to 10 megabits per second down and up, which is quite fine for watching videos. It's not too bad. It seems to be okay for streaming. But if I'm uploading videos to YouTube, it does take a really long time to upload a video on that choked data speed. And I probably need to up my data again for more high-speed data, to tell you the truth. Looking at last month's account, I think I used about 750 or 800 megabytes of data with running a YouTube channel, so I really chew through the data. But that seems to be one of the pitfalls of YouTube. But anyways, I digress. We'll get on to Granny's channel and we'll give Granny Marino a big shout out. And Granny Marino, 456 subscribers, so everybody please share out Granny's channel and we'll boost her numbers right up if we can. And if you're not subscribed to Granny's channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Share her videos and channel out with all your family and friends. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. And tell her that Arielle sent you. So we'll just get up Granny Marino's channel and give her a shout out. And really great to see you here, Betty, who is Granny Marino. I really appreciate you coming by. So a big shout out to Granny Marino's channel. And I'll get this phone and see what I've missed here. And everybody who's mods here on my channel, please do run your links for your own channels, your Facebook pages, your Instagram accounts, your Twitter accounts, and also, you know, channels and Instagram and whatever of your friends and family. Oh, Desert Fun for All. Hi there, Jim. Great to see you. And we'll just see what I've missed here. Oh, sorry you're late. It's all good, Granny. Really, really appreciate you coming by. And you're most welcome. Yes, yeah, you're so true. That's so true there, Jocelyn. Granny Marino's garden really does look lovely. And you do a wonderful job there, Granny. Someone must have been on your account playing around then. Yeah, I don't know. I missed that one, that full conversation. So maybe somebody could you know, enlighten me on that. Oh, you just got home from work, Jim? Yeah, no problem, and that's awesome, and it's really great to see you. And what's your weather like there, Jim? Still so hot, or has it cooled down a little bit? Oh, you're blushing, Granny. Well, you do a really, really great job, and, you know, so much inspiration with, you know, your videos as well as your gardening. So, you know, I'm happy to give you a big shout out, and we're happy to give you, you know, some kudos for all your great efforts. 93, I don't know, I can't really see that. I don't have my glasses. I should have them, but I don't really like wearing them. That's my big dream, Granny, to move to the States. And, you know, I've always loved the States, and it actually turns out that most likely my real father is American. And, you know, I've always loved the States. And even as a little girl, you know, I loved, you know, Disney, and I loved, you know, all the American TV shows. And, you know, I grew up watching, you'll laugh, I grew up watching Little House on the Prairie, Grizzly Adams, Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone. So you'll laugh, but you'll probably laugh and giggle at all that, what I grew up watching. And I didn't really care for watching the local TV programs. I also loved Sesame Street. And, you know, my favourite on Sesame Street was probably The Count, although I'm hopeless at math and counting. And of course, Oscar the Grouch. They were probably my favourites on Sesame Street. I guess, you know, a couple of characters that are a bit of, you know, rebellious or rebels seem to sit pretty well with me. Oh yes, nice old shows. Yeah, they were really nice old shows. But yeah, really, really great. Oh yes, I see, Jocelyn. Yeah, you just sent me a message on that. Yeah, I do remember. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe Dustin can answer that one. Oh yes, Michael, you must have breakfast. Well, enjoy your breakfast, and I'm sort of having breakfast, I guess you could say, with a cup of coffee. And before I went live, I had one of these mandarins. At least there's some nice mandarins on sale at the moment. I think I got them at Coles, and they're only about $2.50 a kilogram. So, you know, what's that, about $1.70 a pound, $1.60 a pound, something like that. And they're actually quite nice. They're not full of seeds, and they're nice and juicy. Some of the mandarins that I've been getting lately have been pretty hit and miss. Full of seeds and very dry, and so it was nice to get some that were actually quite nice. So a mandarin before I went live, and a cup of coffee now at the moment. That's my breakfast. Picking up the wrong thing here, so I'll pick up this one and see who we've got. Oh, hi there, Karen. Yeah, I forgot to wake up for your premiere, so I'll be watching that after I've done my live. It's now clicked onto my watch later list. I did have the reminder set, and it was something like about 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. this morning here when you had your premiere, and I didn't wake up in time. So yeah, I will be watching that one later. I'll just see what I've missed here. Oh, I see, Dustin, was one of your mates using your phone one night. Oh wow, well that's hilarious. I hope he bought you more than just one beer for that one, Dustin. You know, I guess you probably had all had a few brews as well when that was happening. Oh yes, love Imperial. Yeah, well, I learnt both measurements actually. So although this country I'm located in was metric before I was born, and you know, of course, Indonesia was metric, and everywhere was metric. I sort of, you know, made it my business to learn both, as you know, we do need to use both these days. Oh yes, Karen, listing while you clean the kitchen. So how's your weather at the moment, Karen? Has it cooled down a little, or is it still really, really hot, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit where you are? Oh, no worries at all. Yeah, I will be watching it a bit later on today, Karen, and I don't think I'll be going out much today, although I'll probably have to go out and buy something to eat. I've sort of had steak over 2 days. Sort of all I bought on Monday, and you know how buns are in this place, so we won't speak any more of that. And current temperature here, actually it's not too bad for what it's saying, although there's a bit of wind out there, so you know the wind chill and the wind blowing up my microphone might sort of give us all the willies. It's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course the sun getting up a little bit later now, or a little bit earlier I should say, Arielle-Viking, and setting a little bit later. The days are a little bit longer now, so soon I'll be able to start my live streams even earlier. You know, starting about 7:30 in the morning here at the moment. But soon I'll be able to move back to like a 7 AM start, as I won't be completely in the dark when I start them. And sunrise here 7:23 AM and sunset 5:29 PM, so the days are starting to get a little bit longer, so that's good. Current wind says 23 kilometers per hour. So I'm guessing we're looking at about 15 miles per hour. And it was actually a lot more windier earlier, and actually during the night it sort of really blew a gale, so you know, with all the wind noise outside, I didn't really sleep the best. And the night before was also very, very windy and blew a gale, so it does sort of make things a bit more difficult for sleeping. But anyways, we'll just see what we've got here in messages. Oh yes, Jim, doing great. Just lots of overtime. 57 hours last week. Yeah, you've had a very busy week then. Oh, I see. Rolling in the dough. A pig in the blanket this month. Oh yes, talking about pigs in blankets. That's something I should make for one of my videos for, you know, cheap party food or something like that. Pig in a blanket. I don't know who's familiar with that one at all, but basically it's Frankfurter sausages rolled up in pastry and then baked up, and really goes particularly well, you know, finger food while you're having a couple of cold brews, or a kid's birthday party or something like that. Well, we'll go for a walk down in a minute down to the creek. Well, we haven't been allowed to fish actually, Dustin. It's what are the lockdown rules? No fishing, no boating. But anyways, that's what it is. Oh yes, Jim, you're planning to do some on the weekend and may fish some of it. Yeah, that sounds great. And you know, the way the economic is here at the moment, I'd love to get some fishing gear and fishing tackle, and a fishing license, but I can't afford that. And speaking of licenses, hooray, 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 my driver's license finally came in the mail. So it was actually, I had to ring them up about that, and it was actually that I was licensed to drive, but they said, oh, that sent the license out. They don't know what happened to it if I didn't get it. Seems like it's a bit like the PIN number that I'm waiting from. You know, just to finish the verification setup, which Dustin knows exactly what I'm speaking of. So yeah, driver's license. I'll show you what they look like, as I'm sure a lot of you will be interested to see what they look like. So just looking for that in my purse. So I've got two of them now. I've got the old one and the new one. I'm not really game to throw the old one out, and it would be really funny if I showed the old one if I was driving around. That would probably get a giggle or two. But you know, that's our dreaded driver's licenses here. Oh, I shouldn't really show license numbers, should I? But anyways, never mind. So yeah, you know, I can legally drive around again, although I don't own a car. So unless I hire one, if I had a heap of money to hire one, or if my housemate throws me the keys for hers, that she does do occasionally. Oh yes, I know I should, Jocelyn, yeah, cover my Addy. Oh, shaking head. Oh, Yogi, hello farm. Hello, great to see you. And just checking everything here that I've missed. Do it, looking forward to watching it. Who, me or Jim, Dustin, or both? Oh yes, you haven't walked outside once today, Jocelyn. Too hot? Wow. So what's the weather like in Florida other than hot? Any hurricanes or storms or nasty weather or rain, or is it just hot and humid? $32, $22 did you say, Jocelyn? Got to try and convert that. What's that, about 80? Oh, you hear they're using drones now to zap clouds to make it rain. Wow, that sounds interesting. I didn't think a drone would get up that high, unless it's a very big sort of drone. It certainly wouldn't be like a DJI drone that would get up that high, I wouldn't think, Jocelyn. Or I'd hope not. And you know, when they sort of get out of control and come crashing down, if it come crashing down from, you know, the height of the clouds, well, don't think there'd be any drone left when it sort of did the crash landing there. Oh yes, it was hot here last week. Oh wow, went to the beach and broke a rib. Oh wow, that's so sad. I hope you feel better soon, Dustin, and I'm sure that's as painful as all, well, I won't say the word live here, as you know, I can't sort of say those words on on live streams. We've sort of got to be relatively family friendly, or you know, we sort of lose that magic symbol that looks like an S. You know what I mean. Dustin knows what I mean there. Oh yes, sent you some really cool camping recipes. That sounds interesting. We are going to go for a walk, and maybe hope, since I'm going to go for a walk, could you please run Yogi Hollow Farms link, and we'll give Yogi Hollow a big shout out. Well, she's been in one of my live streams before, Dustin. Probably one of my first ones when she came down when I was doing a live stream or whatever. I was in the garden, sitting out the garden. Oh, the homesteading pastor. Hello there, Pastor Lon. Great to see you. And yes, oh, your mate was trolling the chat with your phone, yeah. I'm glad I've only just made an announcement in my video and I didn't sort of do a real big thing on that, or that would really look funny in my upload, because, you know, I thought, oh, wow, is that bloody true? Well, I'll have to give a big announcement about that, so I'm glad I didn't sort of really go to town on the announcement there, Dustin, or, you know, it would have looked quite funny. And I guess we could say that your mate sort of got his intended results there by, you know, getting that fake news message out of you being engaged. And I tell you what, that mate owes you big time after that, I'm sure. Oh, I'll go down there now and show you the creek, because yeah, I know that it's getting late for a lot of my viewers in the UK, so we'll go down there now and we'll have a bit of a looky. So I'll just flip this camera around and we're going to go out there and have a look. And you can see the wind blew this bush down last night, and actually the way it was blowing I sort of thought there'd be more blowing down here. I know everybody likes to see some flowers, so the camellia bush that I've got growing here has got some nice blooms on, so that is actually quite cheerful, and you know, it does cheer me up when I see that. And got to be careful walking down this, as it is quite steep, and especially if it's raining, which thankfully it's not at the moment. You could really get a YouTube moment and see me slip over. Yeah, that's the bush that's broken off in the wind. And I was actually looking at some wild edibles and a wild edible video. Try and think of the name of the channel, and that one is actually a wild edible, so I'm going to try that one sometime. and it's called mallow, or yeah, mallow as in related to marshmallow, so that's interesting. So walking down to the creek, and the creek is really quite high here at the moment, and it was wet right here, right up here yesterday, so that's another reason why I'm not sitting here today, because it's all rather muddy, and all the mud gets rather hard on my sneakers. So having a bit of a look here, and the water is still quite high here, but it was flooded up a lot higher here yesterday. I can't really walk down here where I normally walk, and actually that's where I'll often walk when I'm doing a creek inspection. See that clump of I guess what's that, grass or whatever you call that. I actually walk out to there where I look down the creek with the camera, so you can see how high it is here at the moment. Oh, and spring must be coming. I got some little blooms coming on this tree, so spring must be coming. And that's a prunus plum. It's that plant. It's an ornamental plum. Doesn't have much fruit, but has a lot of lovely flowers generally. And I'm not going to walk right down there because it's just so muddy. I should have some hiking boots for walking down there, actually, as it would make my sneakers a bit muddy. So we'll walk back here, and we got a couple of snowdrops coming. And what everybody, looks like grass is actually snowdrops. So when these are all in bloom, it's actually quite pretty. So I'm not going to go and pull all those up and weed there, because I don't want to pull up all these snowdrops, as I like to see those flowers. So we'll walk back up, and we'll go back inside and settle ourselves back by the kitchen, and we'll just see what messages I've missed. And that other camellia is well and truly nearly finished flowering, whereas this one's about halfway through its flowering. Still lots more blooms to come and a lot more buds. Some flowers are dying. They've run their path, but there's still a lot more to come. So we'll walk back up here and go back indoors, and chili plant's got one on, and my coffee grounds heap there where I just tip it out. The coffee grounds, I probably shouldn't wash them down the sink, so I just tip them out there, and we'll go back inside and I'll see what I've missed. I don't know how my housemate can have so much stuff, and she's even got her stuff packed down here in my my part of the house, and her part of the house is absolutely loaded full of stuff. Personally, I don't have a lot of stuff myself, as I'm just not attached to. So we'll set up back here and we'll just see what I've missed here and see what everybody's had to say. This copy's getting cool now. And I'll just see what I've missed here. Catch up time, did I see? Yeah, well, definitely catch up time to see what I've missed here. And thank you so much, Hope, for running Yoga Hollow Farms link. Oh yes, you're going to be AWOL for the next 6 weeks. Got back-to-back festivals. Wow, that sounds awesome. Six weeks. Tapping veins. I'm already going through withdrawals. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Granny. Yes, those camellias, they're really quite cheering. And especially, you know, with everything that's been going on here, I really like to see something cheerful like that. Oh, you have withdrawals of Dustin every day, Jim. Oh, I can't watch the old Viking House videos since someone deleted them. Oh, I'll have to see if I can find them, Hope, and I'll send you the link later. Oh, yes, you tripping girl. Put that peace pipe down. Yeah, got to giggle at that. Oh, baby, they're not in order anymore. Oh, yes, Jim Hope's been drinking again. Oh, don't drink, just smoke. Oh, the home brew again. Yeah, having a giggle at that. Oh, you missed the garden tour. Can we go again? Oh, toxic shock from drinking unsweet tea. I'm here catching up with all of these messages. Well, take care, Hope. You've got to go. Class is calling. 2 more classes for Spanish, then finals. Well, fingers crossed with that one, Hope, and best of luck there. And for those of you who aren't that familiar with my channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. And also down below in the description, I have a link for donations if anybody would like to donate to my channel and help my channel out there. That would be much appreciated. As you're probably all aware, the economic of this place has been absolutely destroyed. Or you could really help me out by, you know, sharing out or buying my merchandise, which would be really much appreciated. And I have a sample on here of my merchandise. And these come from Teespring, which is based in the United States, and I think they also have some clothing lines that they print in England or Europe or the UK, so you know, depending on the style and the colours. And you know, where there's an availability of both, you know, Europe and the US, I have gone with both. And my nose is dripping. Oh, pity I wasn't down at the creek. I was just looking down at the walking trail, and there was a couple of coppers walking along there, so they're probably looking for people who aren't social distancing. And probably just as well that we weren't down there by the creek live streaming, or yeah, you know, I might have said a few very funny things about those characters. As you know, they're not really my favourite. Anyways, we're going to do some more shout outs. Hopefully this thing is working. Oh, I might have to refresh this thing, I think. And we're going to do another shout out today for Peggy and Andy Page and their channel, Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back. As you're probably all aware, Andy is struggling with his health at the moment, and he did have a tumour removed recently, and he will have to start a chemo. So please do keep Andy Page and his wife Peggy in your thoughts and prayers, and please do watch their videos and run their playlists. If you're not subscribed to their channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell them that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So just getting up their channel here, Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back, and I'll run their channel link, but I'll show their banner first once this loads up. And this tablet went to sleep when I went for a walk down to the creek, because I was running it off the hotspot with the phone that I'm filming from, and of course once the hotspot dropped out, it stopped running the video and then went to sleep, or running the chat links or whatever. So anyways, Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back. And just showing their channel banner, and now to run their channel link and give them a big shout out. And what's this thing up to? It's messing around, this tablet again. So please do bear with me on that while this thing restarts and loads up and whatnot. It really gives me trouble quite often, this tablet, so please bear with me there, and I apologise for that. I might have to wait for this thing just to load up, and then I'll see what messages I've missed here with the phone. So just getting a page family, their link, and giving Andy and Peggy a shout out. And running their link. Oh, I must have a look. What this link you've saved? Big catfish. Wow, that sounds interesting, Dustin. And I'll have to have a look at that one, Dustin, and have a look at that video later. Just see if this will load up here, and I'll say what this one is. Excuse me, my nose is dripping now. Oh, that coffee's cold. Oh, In Search of Monsters. Oh, yes, that's really, really fascinating there, Dustin. Well, I'll give that one a thumbs up, and I'll be watching that one through a bit later. I'd never seen that video, Dustin, so I'll watch that one later. Yeah, that's fascinating. So yeah, I'll just pause that and watch that one later, and I'll have to drop some nice comments there, and I'll just see what messages I've missed here on this phone. And I know there's lots of messages. Oh yes, mask police, yes. That would be the case. And actually we're supposed to wear the blasted things even when we're out walking alone. I won't speak of that too much. So just see what I've missed here. Have a great night, hope for life. Yes, wishing you a great night. Hope currently paddling up the creek. Wow. It'd be lovely if we saw Troy come on here, but he must be very busy at the moment. And by Troy, we're speaking of TA Florida, Troy Allen, which I'm sure quite a few of you are familiar with Troy. Oh, move over, Dustin, 6 feet apart, yeah. I haven't eaten catfish for years. I haven't had catfish since living in Thailand, and they used to cook the catfish up over charcoal, and you could get them as street food, and they were absolutely delicious, cooked over charcoal. And they'd clean them, but they'd cook them whole in the skin, and I think they must have marinated them in something first before they cooked them, but cooked over smoke or cooked over charcoal like that, they were absolutely delicious. And I'd eat them with Thai papaya salad and sticky rice, and oh, it was just so delicious. Oh, Unpaved Explorer. Hi there, John. Great to see you, and thank you so much for coming by. Oh yeah, it is what it is here, John, if you know what I mean. So just watching here what we've got. Oh, you want those carp? Oh yes, cooked on a stick in Thailand. Yes, a lot does get cooked on a stick in Thailand. Or you know how they sometimes cook you know, the chicken or what have you, not on a stick, but they sort of make like a bamboo frame, you know, just wired together. And you know, it's a basic throwaway bamboo frame just to, you know, keep your chicken open and not from falling apart. And that's really quite delicious too when they cook that over charcoal. Oh, duck feet. Oh yes, I didn't see duck feet that often in Thailand. More often duck tongue in Thailand, which is actually quite delicious. Chicken feet you'd see everywhere in Thailand, of course. You know, chicken feet soup, a big thing in Thailand. But I think maybe the duck feet, the people, you know, that have all the ducks, maybe keep the feet for themselves, as or the Chinese people buy them up big, because of course, having been in China before, duck feet is very popular in China. Oh yes, the rat catch and cook. And of course, you know, the rats that they catch and cook in Thailand are not your dirty city rats, but they're actually the rats that live in the rice fields, you know, and so they're eating like a lot of rice, and they're eating a lot of natural foods. They're not eating trash, so, you know, they're not, you know, like the filthy rats that you see in the city or the rubbish dump or what have you. And I've never actually had rat, but I've been told that it actually tastes a lot like pork. So that's interesting. Oh yes, because you let that catfish go, yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I know I know in the UK or England at least that a lot of the catfish and a lot of the carp fishing is done like in I guess what you'd call fishing parks, or you know, they're privately owned or owned by fishing or angling clubs. And of course carp and catfish in those places are catch and release. So I do know why they're all you know, let go, because it's just one of the requirements of the fishing park or what have you, that they are released. Anyways, just seeing what I've missed here, and probably missed a heap of messages. Oh, the record for that 247 pounds, is that right? Wow, that's huge. Yeah, Jim, holy cow, yes. And speaking of cow, that fish is nearly the size of a bloody cow by the sound of that. Oh yes, Yogi Hollow, you have to feed some animals. Well, thank you so much for coming by and watching. I really appreciate that, and wishing you a wonderful evening. And you're most welcome for the shout outs. And you know, of course, a regular part of my live streams is that we do shout outs, as well as, you know, sharing everybody's stories. Google Ebro catfish. Yeah, that sounds interesting, and I'll have to check that. And click images. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that later. Absolutely. Oh, my nose is dripping again. Anyways, that's what it is, and I probably should get this on the heat again for some more hot coffee. This is getting bloody cold. Maybe I should heat up some coffee and put the hot coffee in on top of that, I think. Because, yeah, that's a bit cold, so I might just turn this thing on again and get coffee on heating up. Well, I got an alert here for something dinging on my phone. Maybe somebody on Messenger. But anyways, oh, it was just Jocelyn sending me a message. I guess class is having a bit of a break, or teacher is late or something. Oh, bedtime for you, Dustin. Well, good night, and thank you so much for dropping by here. And while this coffee warms up, I'm going to have to go for a bathroom break as well. So I'll be a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back. And yeah, if somebody wants to have a look at a video down by the creek, I have left it up, and I've actually put tags and whatnot and end screens and cards in when I did cook the steak up down by the creek the other day. Nearly a 2-hour video, which, you know, I'm surprised it went so long. But was rather a big piece of steak, about that thick, of strip loin, and it took me like about 30 minutes or something to eat it. So you know, 30 minutes of that video, or 40 minutes of that video, was mukbang. Nice to see you all. I'm going to be laying low for a while. Don't expect any fresh content. See you in September. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess you're just so busy with all the bushcraft shows, Dustin. Yeah. But it'd be great if you could throw in a few live streams in with all the mix, if you're not sort of getting normal content up. Be great to see a few live streams if you can throw them out. And how is my audio quality and video quality? I'm using this Bluetooth thingy again today. Hopefully it's working okay. It wasn't expensive. Bluetooth hands-free, so hopefully it's working okay. But I do need to get one of those lapel microphones sometime. They're quite expensive, so if somebody does donate to my channel, you know, donations will go towards that, of course, and all the channel donations have gone towards other equipment that I use for filming and making YouTube videos and the like. Anyways, I've got to go for my bathroom break, so I'll just get rid of this thing and do that, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to put this thing back on and we'll just see what we've missed here and who has come on to say hello. And for anybody who's just come on, I do have merchandise and the link is down below in the description, and this is just a sample. And of course I have a lot of other colors, not just pink, and you know, plenty of colors and styles for you guys as well as for us ladies, so please do check that out. And I also have memberships now offered on my channel, so if anybody wishes to become a member of my channel, that would be much appreciated. And I should really do some special content once I get some members, just for members, and of course the top tier of membership, I will be offering a 10% discount once I get that set up for all my merchandise there. Oh yes, storming there, Jim. Yeah, well, take care, and I hope you don't get blown away with all the storms and it doesn't do any damage to you there. And yes, your power keeps going out, so we'll chat with you all later. Well, thank you so much, Jim, and I do appreciate you coming by here, and hopefully everything will be okay, and fingers crossed for that. And I'll have a bit of a look just to see how long I've been running here on the what the screen says. Oh yes, Granny Marino. Well, thank you so much, Betty, for coming by. I really appreciate it, and enjoy your dinner. So a big bye-bye, and take care, and God bless you, of course. And looking forward to seeing some more great inspirational videos from you, Granny. And I'll just have a look at the screen and see how long I've been running here, and there's probably some more shout outs I should be doing as well. I should write a list out, but I never get round to doing that, writing out lists. Arielle Blur about writing lists, so do accept my apologies for that. And if I missed anybody, please do let me know, and you know, please you know, let me know, and I'll get you all up for a shout out as well. And I see here, so maybe a few of my viewers will go and watch there. Come wish Andy and Peggy Page from Page Family Homestead our journey back. Real Life with Rob and Michelle is live, so I'll just get that link up and I'll shout out their live stream as well. So you know, if anybody wishes to watch that live stream, I'll give them a shout out. I'm just saying what I've missed here. Not much at the moment. Waiting for my coffee to heat up and waiting for this link to load up, and we're going to shout out your live, Peggy and Andy. This is cold. I'll wait for my coffee to warm up here, and I'll put some hot coffee in that one, I think. And I'll just see if I can get this shared out, this live. So you know, give a shout out there, and hopefully hopefully you can go and check them out. So I'm just going to run the link there, and you know, give their live a big shout out. So waiting on this thing just to load up, and we're going to give them a big shout out, and you know, we might get a few people showing them some love as well. And of course, if you go to their live, please do tell them that Ariella sent you. Just seeing what I've missed here. Oh, we're all quiet at the moment on here, so I don't know, are they live here now, or is this just a replay? And I'll just send them a message. And I'll tell them that I'm shouting them out from my live, and I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So a big shout out to them, and hopefully you can go and cross their go and Arielle-Viking, go and check their live out and show them some love. And you know, do check them out and show them some love, and that would be really appreciated as well. So I'll shout out theirs. Hopefully we can get somebody there. Oh, Tyrannical Mystery Covers. Hi there, Ty. Great to see you. And we'll just shout out Rob and Michelle's live, and that they're running for Peggy and Andy Page, and give them some love. And we may end this live pretty soon, just so that I can jump in and say hello to Rob and Michelle, and Peggy and Andy and show them some support in their life. And jump on there. So I'm just going to run their link and show them some love, and would be lovely if you could go and jump in over there and say hi as well, and please do tell them that Ariella sent you. Oh, Eric, hello. Great to see you, Eric. And I don't know if I can reinstate your message there or not. Ariella Blur, and oh yes, you've got to get supper on. I've got coffee here reheating or heating up, so there's that, of course. Oh, it looks like that's quite a busy live there. So I'm just going to jump out pretty soon, and unless we get a few people coming here, I'll jump out pretty soon and I'll join in on this other live stream and show them some love. And I better plug my phone into recharge. Oh, we're at 30% power. Wow. Hopefully I've caught that in time. Oh, and this is bubbling away now, so it's definitely time to have my coffee again. And I'll shove a bit of fake sugar there, and then we'll see if I can go on to their live and say hello and show them some love. So putting a bit of milk in my coffee here, and a bit of evaporated milk as I like that, and then I'll be able to enjoy another hot cup of coffee as I still sit here live as well as going about my business. And we're going to give Rob and Michelle another shout out and show them some love. And it'll be interesting just to see who does come on, and it'd be lovely if you could go and check out Real Life with Michelle and Rob, and you know, show Peggy and Andy some love there. and just sending Rob and Michelle a message. And who do we have here with us on my live at the moment? Please do say hello, and you know, I'll probably run this another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll end this one and participate fully in Rob and Michelle's live. How long have we been running here? 1:44. So yeah, I'll actually run this link again, and then I'll end up my live. So yeah, no messages here by the look of things, so we'll run this link again, and then we'll call it a day for this one. So I'll just get Rob and Michelle's link running again, and then we'll call it a day here. If I can get this thing up and running. So we'll call it a day here, and please do go and check out Rob and Michelle's live. And I know a lot of you do watch my lives later, and if you watch my lives later, please do run the chat replay and click on the links that I share. So anyways, I'm going to thank you all for watching. Take care, God bless, and until next time, bye bye.